Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. Why do you feel this way? It's really American? It's freedom? Yes, son, it's freedom. There are some interesting measures out there that were made by one of our analysts, David Puel. He is a well-known expert in on-chain Bitcoin analytics. Not long ago, he said that he believes this is the most important change since the Bill of Rights. He's from Mexico too. He said, "That's so American, and I think that's what will get us through the rest of the political process." Great. Bitcoin Bubble stands out because it is clear and easy to use. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We'd also like to thank everyone who put their trust in us. We read all of your comments, and the best part is that it's free. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Today, sign up for Bitcoin Bubble and enjoy the new edge. In today's film, ARK includes Cathie Wood in this interesting conversation. These leaders in the field talk about how Bitcoin and the Lightning Network are going to change micropayments based on ads, the energy situation, and other things. This is what we mean when we say that Bitcoin is three big ideas in one. Are you sure it's a technology? Now that you think about it, it does use the internet. It's the part of the internet that developers didn't build in the early 1990s because they didn't think people would use it for business or banking transactions. In other words, it's just the next version of the web. There are rules for this monetary system, which is the first global, decentralized, private, and rule-based monetary system in history. This is very important. There's tech and there's money. Third, it's a new type of asset, which we made clear when we released the ETF. And every asset manager, whether they work with individuals or businesses, needs to think about adding a new type of asset to their customers' portfolios. Why? Because returns don't tend to go together very well. That means that if you add some Bitcoin, your return on risk goes up. And all of the institutions know that. They should know what Bitcoin is and how it can help their clients make money as an investment, so they should do that. I believe that the release of the ETF has really helped to solidify the story and is starting to lead to a better understanding in the investing world as a whole. The U.S. Stocks and Exchange Commission is no longer asking a court to decide if the tokens it is suing crypto exchange Binance are stocks. The SEC replied to the court's order from July 9, 2024 on July 30, 2024. The CC wrote in the statement that it wants to change its complaint about the third-party crypto asset securities, which was set out in its response to Binance's motion to dismiss. The SEC says that this means they don't have to make a decision about whether the accusations are strong enough for those tokens right now. This means that the government body will no longer ask the court to decide if the tokens in question are securities. The CC's decision to withdraw its request for a rule comes after presidential candidates tried to win over crypto-supporting voters in the U.S. During his campaign for president, Donald Trump promised on July 27 to end the war on crypto. Trump said that the U.S. will be the crypto capital of the world at the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, Tennessee. The Republican candidate also said that on his first day as president, he would fire Gary Gensler, who is the chair of the SEC, and make a crypto and Bitcoin advisory group for the president. Trump said he would choose a new head who would help build the future, not stop it. On the other end of the political range, people are also changing their minds about crypto. Representatives from the Democratic Party in the U.S. House of Representatives signed a letter on July 27th asking the party to look ahead when it comes to blockchain and digital assets. In answer to the letter, Kamala Harris's advisors called crypto companies to fix the party's relationships with the crypto industry. Harris is running for president and is currently the vice president. Really, this is how things have changed and how quickly and correctly our lawmakers are acting. A few very good things have also been seen, I think. I'll also talk about past President Trump. A lot of people were interested in the fact that the campaign was taking Bitcoin payments. Again, we're trying to teach everyone here, but it's very important that he said he would fight to protect the right to self-custody. So, I'm hearing ledges, if that's okay. He does want all the miners to come to the US to do the mining, but I think the Bitcoin community would want that to stay very decentralized. We're having trouble with that right now. But now that I understand this issue better and have met some of our politicians here, I'm very hopeful that something will happen. Some people say there is a strategic Bitcoin stash, but I'm not sure. There are reports, that's true. Take a look at that. And if they do it right, this would not be used for monetary policy at all. It would just be added to our balance sheet. Michael Saylor, you gave us some great things to talk about. It's possible that this will change things. By getting rid of the counterparty risk that comes with credit, our system as a whole will run much more smoothly. Of course, it's not just the energy business. We are going to cut out the middlemen. Most of you probably already know this, but as we start the election season, we want to help the normal consumer understand what's in it for them. It is thought that there is a cost in the system because of the risks that come with credit, such as counterparty risks and other risks. And the tax is between 2% and 5%, which we know from things like our credit cards. That's the same everywhere. That's a huge tax on the business. That's like a nice tax cut coming our way. As community educators, I think we're trying to help people see that this is important for more than just energy. It's important for the whole world economy. Yes, Donald Trump's speech at the Bitcoin 2024 meeting in Nashville, Tennessee, was the most important event in the past few days. Trump and his running mate, Robert Kennedy Jr., both promised to use the 200,000 BTC that the U.S. government took back as a strategic reserve if they were won. Even though it's already said to be true, Trump's confirmation didn't change the price of Bitcoin, which went down in the hours that followed. But for trader Don Crypto Trades, it's just a matter of time. In his most recent article, he said that the big move on Bitcoin and the US dollar might not start until now. Last week, the rumor began that Trump would announce a strategic Bitcoin hoard. He said that during that time, dollar BTC mostly went up while stocks took a huge beating. Usually,